Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your love reading for March 2017. Holy crap, it's March already, which is quite beautiful here, though, because I'm in the United States, so we're heading into spring. Beautiful, beautiful time of the year. Okay, we're going to get right into your reading. As I'm shuffling, I want to thank you for your likes, for your shares, for those who've subscribed. Thank you so much. Means the world to me. You know, I came on YouTube to give back a little because, well, that's just what we're supposed to do, right? And, you know, so I did it out of love, but I have to tell you, you guys have given me so much more back than I could ever give you, so I thank you so much. I am going to start doing separate readings, or not separate readings, but, well, they're separate, but little special readings for subscribers. I think the next one I'm going to do is about twin flames, and, you know, we'll use the energy of you, the subscribers, to do the twin flame, and I'm going to do a couple different other readings, too, some specialized readings that I do in my office, and I kind of figured it out so I could do it online, too, you know, harnessing everyone's energy. So I look forward to that. But again, I thank you guys so much. And a couple more shuffles. And as I do, I'm going to all my spirit guys into Cancer's reading for love for March 2017 spirit. So I've got a beautiful sister in. For clarity as always, thank you. My guardian angel Angela, thank you. So invite any Cancers. Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is Sun, Moon, and Rising, by the way. Sun, Moon, and Rising. If there's spirit guides want to come forth, I'm happy to receive any messages as long as you're evolving in unconditional love only, please. Okay, again, looking for Cancer. For your love life spirit, I'm looking for very clear messages here. Very clear messages, please, regarding their love life. Thank you. Well, guys, if you hear a lot of noise, let me put this down a little bit. Hear a lot of noise, it's my roommate who's talking to the IRS. And evidently it's not going well because I hear his voice is being raised. It's the IRS, you know. Ugh. Okay. Right, Cancer, my beautiful water. Lovely emotions. I hope that nothing but pure love comes your way this month. Okay, let's get started. Well, very card. Our first card very soon. Beautiful. I love seeing that as your first card because, you know, I always ask my spirit guides to give me very clear answers. And I have to tell you, by giving us the card very soon as the very first card. Whew, and remember, we're just doing love here, okay? We're not doing anything but love, and Spirit knows that. So very soon, you know, on the basis, it's about clearly deciding what you want. Clearly deciding because evidently you're in a manifesting stage. Well, not evidently. You know, we're in a universal year one, so it's really the opportunity for all of us to manifest. So I feel like this is a couple different messages here. For some of you, this person has already come in. And I feel like you started a well, I don't want to say relationship, but you're seeing each other. And I feel this is talking to the males and females, by the way. You know, Spirit's not putting just, you know, he's not illuminating one or the other. So that would be for both. And I feel like it's something, you know, you just met someone and you know, feel like they have stirred something inside of you. So you're at the point now where you're wanting a relationship. Perhaps you're waiting to see if there's any red flags that come up. But you're ready to move it forward. And I believe Spirit's saying here is just make sure. Make sure this is who you want to be with. For others, this is love coming. It's just love coming for many of you. I love that we have this as the very first card. Heart-to-heart conversation. So I feel this ties right back to the people who have already met someone. And again, you want to move it quicker. You want to move it faster. You want to move it into commitment. And you know, I do feel that you will be doing that. But it is also about keeping everything honest, staying above board. You know what I mean? Like being your authentic self, beginning as your authentic self and staying, you know, like don't, you know, like the card deception where someone's wearing a false mask. Well, many times that's us, where we're not being ourselves. You know, there's something, it could be our, you know, self-confidence. It could just be that it's early in the relationship and, well, I feel like it's just like, hang in there, be honest. Don't be anything but yourself. And this goes for everyone, by the way. You know, especially this year when you're starting a new relationship, because many of you will be. Start, you know, right from the beginning. Stay honest. Don't wear a mask. Be who you are. You know, if that person's going to love you, you want them to love you for all of you. So you have to show, you know, you. Flirt. Well, that's what I should have just said. You know, keep your energy lighthearted. Keep your energy lighthearted. Have fun. Just have fun. You know, it's the beginning of a relationship. That's an exciting time. I also feel it's a saying, again, for those who want the commitment, but this is still fairly new. I feel like this is telling you by the end of spring. Okay, I'm sorry, within spring, it goes to a commitment. Okay, so before the end of spring, you're already in a committed relationship with this person. You know, for you, it's just saying, you know, make sure that this is what you want. Make sure that you're ready. Make sure that you're going to be honest, open, and that you can give your heart to this person. Okay. New love. Beautiful. I love that new love is falling right under the card very soon. That's beautiful. So, of course, this is for new people. This can also, you know, it ties into both. It still ties back to the beginning, the first scenario, because it is still a new love. I don't even feel like you said the word love yet. You know, I don't feel like the words I love you have been spoken yet, but I do feel they're coming. And for others, this is a brand new love coming. And Spirit's just saying, it's coming soon. It's coming soon. Separation. Well, yeah, it's funny because we have new separation. It's like one begins as one ends. But I feel like it begins before the other ends. You know, I was going to try to keep this singles, only because 90% of my clientele are looking for love, you know, or not in a serious committed relationship. So, you know, I was going to try to keep it that way, but I have a feeling this is Also talking about those in a commitment. I do feel this new love comes in. And, you know, but I also feel that you were right at the end anyway. You know, I don't feel like this new love comes in and then breaks you up. Breaks you up as in, oh my God, look at this, now I have to leave you. I feel like this relationship was already at the breaking point. And the new love now comes in. And, you know, this is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like there's some of you who are in a relationship. You know, I'm not even feeling marriage, to be honest, but I am feeling commitment. You're committed. We're committed. And, you know, you've been thinking about leaving. Thinking, maybe overthinking, overanalyzing. Instead of taking action, you just keep thinking about it. Well, this new love is coming in for you also. And I feel Spirit's asking you, you know, when you move out of this relationship, do it within your integrity. You know, like there's something about the person that you're with. Perhaps they are very sensitive. Perhaps they don't want to lose you. Who knows? Perhaps they will fight for you. Because I can feel that the separation is hard for one person. So whether this is male or female who wants to leave the relationship, just know it won't be so easy for your other partner. And I have to tell you, one of the reasons why is because for you, you do have someone new coming in someone new coming in the door. And does that help you move from one relationship to another? Of course. Emotionally, it helps you move. But this other person doesn't have someone, okay? So it's about doing or leaving that current relationship with your head held high. Because what I'm feeling for some, it's going to be like fights, like starting fights. But in your heart of heart, you're starting those fights. So they'll tell you to leave because you can I just say it? I feel like Spirit wants me to say because you don't have the balls to do it on your own. I'm sorry. But for some of you, you just don't have the balls, you know. It's a scary thing. You know, nobody wants to hurt anyone. But you do leave. This other person, this person that you're already with, it does hurt them. So keep that in mind, you know, because I do feel heartache, but I don't feel it for you. I feel it for the partner. Again, I'm feeling male and female. Though I have to tell you, I'm feeling, I feel there's more males who their partners are leaving. You know, if your partner's not Cancer, then this would not apply to you. So don't try to make it fit. I mean, why would you want to make that fit anyway? You know, if that does not sound like you, then it is not you, okay? And by the way, the ones who are left hurting, they will be okay. Because I feel like this love is meant to be. This new love coming, I should say, is meant to be. And for other views, this is just new love, okay? But in the one scenario, that's what I'm picking up with the separation. Love yourself first, always. I know, an energy card, but let me tell you something. We have to really pay attention to these cards because this is like the High Priestess giving us answers, giving us clues on how we can make ourselves better, on how we can get what we truly need in life. And, you know, if you don't love yourself first, who can love you? It makes it very hard to love you if you don't love yourself. You know, because you don't want pity. You know, you don't want to play the victim. You want to heal yourself so your self-respect climbs. Let's do one more row. Pay attention to the red flags. So, well, let's get a card around that. Staying in the present moment. That's what attraction means. Attraction means really living from today, not yesterday, not tomorrow. We're not promised tomorrow. Yesterday has already happened. There's nothing we can do about it. We need to be present. You know, okay, Spirit's saying right here that this is how you see red flags. This is how you see caution, by staying in the present moment, by being in the present moment. If there is anything to be cautious about, Spirit's going to let you know. But again, it's like, you know, like the High Priestess giving us another little secret here. How do we really know if someone is good for us or not? Especially if we feel, you know, if you feel divinely guided. Or is it a free will choice? That kind of thing. Again, pay attention. Just pay attention. Now, let the universe throw you the caution flag. So what I mean by that, because I feel like some of you may look for the red flags too hard, you know, and you don't have to do that either. It's all about letting things just flow naturally. If something's not meant to be, your intuition will let you know. But you know, how does your intuition let you know? Well, number one, by being in the present moment. Ask yourself questions. And the very first response you give yourself, write it down, you know, and analyze it. I know you're water. That's more of a Virgo trait, right? But what I'm saying is there's something to me about paper and pen and writing things out. And I don't mean typing. I don't mean speaking them. I mean writing them out. The effort. It almost like, to me, it feels like it's an extension of healing. It's allowing release. Free yourself. Free yourself, and the rest will follow. I know, I'm a horrible singer. Free yourself. Okay, on the basis, it means it's time to take back control of your life. Boy, that could apply to many, many of us. You know, it's time to take control of our life again. It's right underneath the card, love yourself first. I'm not really feeling that this is a heavy energy card, like, you know, I mean, free yourself is about being in a mental trap. You know, it's a trap that you put yourself into. It's a feeling that you created. Doesn't mean that, you know, let's put it this way. There may be many things that you heard over and over again that were negative about you, but it didn't make it true. But I feel like some of you took those statements on, and now you wear them. You know, they're like part of you. And I feel that's what you have to free yourself from. Let's do one more row. Well, beautiful. So we have, very soon, a new love is coming. This situation ends up in a marriage. Healing family issues. I swear I get that card every time. You know, and it's connected to free yourself. So perhaps by really, really, honestly looking back at your childhood and looking at love and what you learned about love and what patterns did you pick up in love, and does it stem from your childhood? I mean, look at your relationships. Are they repeat type of relationships? If they are, there's some type of healing that needs to take place, and this helps free you. But you have to do it. I mean, you don't have to, but I mean, if you want to be the best you you can be, then it is about forgiving. It is about healing. It is about reflection. That's what life is about. Reflection. Because in our reflection, if we missed a lesson here, we find it again. So we can claim it and then never have to repeat it again. I mean, does it take time? Yeah. Is it worth it? You bet. Calling in your soulmate. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, look at the bottom of the deck. True love. So we have a lot of love coming in. We're going to take true love out. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate the cards right here. I'm going to do some tarot in between. Okay. Eight of Ariel. This is Earth. Pentacles. So this would be in your material life, your everyday life. Your career, your work, your finances, your foundation, that kind of thing. And the Eight of Ariel is about taking pride in the work that you already do. And it's about, how do we get better? How do we become a master? Practice. Practice, practice, practice. Practice makes perfect. For some of you, because this is attached to new love. And to me, the Eight of Ariel, I feel like they are in a school. In some type of learning. Okay. I said school, and I do mean that, but I have to say for some of you, this is going to sound weird, so you're going to know exactly who you are. But I feel like you have an office in a basement, and I don't know, I feel like you live in quite a large home. It's almost like basement's not redone, it's not finished, it's not a finished basement, but there are parts of it that are. It reminds me of like a old Victorian home, where the staircases are, or let's put it this way, this just came to my mind, where there may be two staircases. You have your central staircase, when you walk in your front door, there's your staircase. Not right in front of you. I feel like it's actually off to the left. But if you walk through the home, around the kitchen area, kitchen dining room, in that area, I feel like there is another set of steps. Now, this may be, okay, and what's weird is that second set of steps that I'm seeing, they don't lead to the basement, so I'm not sure why Spirit's showing me. But even your basement steps, it's like you have to be careful. Be careful, be careful that step. Only because I feel there's a lot of age to the stairs, to the wood. Definitely wood. But anyways, I feel like you have an office down there, or a hideaway, somewhere where maybe you go and read, or you get creative. But it feels like it's your space. Other people can come down, but it's like known as your space. Wow, that's you. That new love is definitely for you. Definitely. And I do feel some for school too. It can mean work. You meet this person at work too, but I'm not really feeling that. I'm feeling more, school. Definitely, definitely that Victorian house I'm talking about. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing like the outside, so I can't really explain like what area that you're in. Hmm. Okay. For some of you, this may be a Leo coming in. Could be Virgo, but more, I'm feeling more Leo than Virgo. Justice. Look at that. 2 8s side by side. So it's right into the card of separation. I feel like it's showing up to really, I want to say comfort you, to comfort you. Like you need to know that when you separate from this committed relationship, again, I'm not feeling it's marriage, but I do feel there are things that you must split up. And, I don't know. I feel like the things that matter the most to you are things that bring you comfort. And that's what you're afraid of losing. Perhaps it's the house itself. But, you know, I can tell you, I don't feel that that happens at all. I feel like, especially with justice showing up, it's like rulings made in your favor. 2 8s back to back. I'm definitely feeling a Leo for a lot of you. Not a lot of you, for some of you. Yeah, okay, let me backtrack. I'm feeling a Leo for more of, can I say younger? I'm 56, so when I say younger, I mean anybody's younger, but I'm thinking like 35 and younger, that it applies to with schooling, even this basement. Though, as soon as I said that, I had a picture of a man, he feels like he's a little older than me. I want to say 60, 60s. It's like you also have this place in the basement, this special place. It's like a beautiful desk. It's like a beautiful Victorian desk. I also feel like you have a wine cellar. I don't feel like this wine cellar is filled with every wine from around the world, but it's something you're starting. So you have some good bottles of wine there. Okay, well, that applies to you. Divine guidance. Divine guidance is really when we're searching for the meaning in life. When perhaps you're in this relationship and you want to leave, and you've been wanting to leave, and it does take this new love to come in to really move you back on your destined path, let's say. And remember, as you're being moved on this destined path, Spirit is going to ask that you be kind, that you leave this other person with as much integrity as you can, because there will be heartache attached. Now, heartache, but I don't feel like, I feel that they just see that you're moving on, and it's like there's nothing, what can they do? I feel like they fight a little bit, but it's like, what can they do? They see the connection. What can they do? So I feel Spirit's asking you, please keep that in mind. Let's move on in love, but, You are being put back on your destined path. So this must have been a free will choice, this person. For those of you, who relate to that, I feel like it's more free will choices. Real quick, and I know I hate to stay in one scenario, but the message isn't finished yet. Again, for those leaving a partnership, and if you have to go through a court of law, and this new love comes in, Spirit's asking you, even though this new love has arrived, because I do feel it is the new love that causes the separation. Not causes this, but it's like, this is what you've been waiting for. Yet, there's, things are not complete yet with this other person. There is, there is the splitting of things. So you need to keep present and not get lost in this new love until this is finished, until this door is closed. Spirit's asking you, please. This new love, take it slow. I feel that what Spirit's saying is that this person coming in will respect you all the more because you say, I have to end this. You're still seeing this person, don't get me wrong, but you're not flaunting it. Let's put it that way. You're not flaunting it. You're not saying to your ex, hey, baby, look what I got. I got new love. You don't. That kind of thing. Don't do that. It won't work. It'll come back to bite you. All right, I want to do a little shuffling. So for some of you, we got true love. We have new love. We do have a separation going on, but I have to tell you the separation is, it's a free will choice, and Spirit's putting many of you back on your own path again. Back on the path, you took a little jump off of, which is fine. You're allowed to do that. That's not a problem. Everything and everywhere and every decision we make eventually all leads to the same place, right? We all end up in the same place in the end. And that's what you think about. On my last day, do I, what's more important to me? Having people who I love and love me back with me, or having all my financial blessings beside me. Now, you'll probably still have people there, but they'll be looking to take those blessings. So think about that. That's all. Just think about that. We could have a Pisces here. We could also have someone who needs to free themselves from a Pisces. Okay? All right. I want to jump in the middle here because I have the Three of Michaels, and this is heartache. This is heartbreak. And I don't feel this is for you guys. I feel like, again, this is showing up because it's in the same line. This whole story, this whole line is telling us a story. We've all been through this, right? I mean, we all have to go through this. It's lessons, we have to go through this. And to be honest with you, I don't know if I would want to date someone who has not had their heart broken, because I don't want to be their first person. Because we all go through this. We're always on one side or another. We're either causing the heartbreak or we're having the heartbreak. And Michael just tells you time will get you over this heartbreak. Well, why? Sometimes because a new person comes in. Again, it's a reminder to you that you've been through this and to keep it in mind as you move forward into the new relationship and out of the old relationship. Even if it was a free will choice, there's still heartache. attached. Keep it in mind. That's all. You know, I don't feel like Spirit's telling you to stay with this person. Quite the opposite. I feel like Spirit is saying, no, you have gotten off your path, and that's okay for a time. But now we want to put you back on because there's things, there's a purpose for your life. So it's like we want to put you back on your divine path. And it just so happens on this divine path is this beautiful love that may end up in a marriage. Then we have the Six of Ariel. Six of Ariel, quite beautiful. Six of Ariel is about getting your material needs filled in what feels like magical ways, unexpected ways. It's like, well, for some, it's like you need money for school. And you're racking your brain and racking your brain, and you just can't get it, or you're getting denials left and right. But I feel now that money will start coming. Support will start coming in. Like what you need. And I want to say need, not what you want. Okay, I feel like this is more in what you need will show up for you. I also feel like it's showing up because you didn't give up. That's why. It's showing up because you didn't give up. Whether that's relating to school, whatever it's relating to, that's the message. It's showing up because you didn't give up. It's like a reward. Now I feel like it's also talking to the Three of Michaels. And it's saying there was just an imbalance in this relationship. There was an imbalance. Don't feel guilty about moving on. And please move on. If that relates to you, by the way. But again, stay within your integrity. Maybe the moon. Real quick, before we go to the moon, I want to attach wedding back to the Six of Ariel. So, material needs getting fulfilled in magical ways, perhaps. It's like this relationship moves very quickly. And this could certainly be talking about finances for a wedding, for a honeymoon, something like that. The planning of a wedding dress. I'm seeing a very big church wedding. Very large. At least for me, it's large. Like there's like over, I don't know, 300 people. This wedding that I'm seeing starts to bring family members back together. Where there was discord, it brings you back together. It heals. I feel like it's healing the family. Anyway, the moon. So again, it could be Pisces. It's represented by Pisces. I feel for many of you, the moon is showing up just to tell you that your intuition is going to be very accurate this year. very accurate. So you really want to pay attention. You want to learn how to hone in on your intuition. You know, I almost feel like this is a time to, I don't even know if they have apps where you can test your intuition. I mean, that would be a good app to have, huh? Hey, who wants to go into business with me? But that's what I feel like. It's like, you know, it's like there's an app where you can, you know, like, you know, how Trivial Pursuit is. You know, the things you get on Facebook where you have to answer these questions and it, you know, gives you the score. I feel like it's something like that. Like, there's something out there. I'm going to have to figure out what this is that allows you to practice. Now, you can do that with tarot cards, absolutely. But this is, I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling this is more like you go online, you hit something, and you can practice. If there is nothing like that, I'm claiming it right now. Who wants to jump on board? For some of you, like I said, I feel like this new love could definitely be a Pisces. And I feel for some of you, it is about releasing a Virgo. I know I said release a Pisces earlier, but I'm feeling like it's a release of Virgo. And a Pisces is coming in. Could be an earth sign that you need to release, but I feel it's more Virgo. Very last card's calling in your soulmate. Attached with the wedding. Healing these issues. Perhaps a soulmate comes in and somehow allows you then to, you know, I feel like it's like you are your authentic self. This person would, you know, requires that almost, like would not expect you to be anything but your authentic self. And because of that, it allows you to start really thinking about things. And, you know, I don't know, I just feel like I feel like this wedding is going to heal a lot of families. Which is weird because, I mean, it's a large wedding. And I imagine it costs a lot of money, but the Six of Ariel's right above it. So I feel like that the funds that you need will be there for you. In some way, in some fashion, but they'll be there for you. Okay, let's do some clarifiers. So I'm going to do this new love. We're going to put very soon at the head of your reading. Okay? I'm not going to talk anymore about the separation unless Spirit brings it back up, but I feel like that has been finalized. So we have true love here too. We have the card calling in your soulmate and wedding. I want to know about this wedding. I almost want to take the moon and put it back in the deck, but I feel, I really feel like that's talking about a Pisces. I feel like it's releasing a possible Virgo and hooking up with Pisces. What's wrong with the Virgo, guys? I'm Virgo. Why do you want to release us? I know why. We're hard to deal with. No, I shouldn't say that. Not all Virgos. Sorry, Virgos, if you're watching. Okay, let's do some, let's clarify this. I'm just going to shuffle a couple more times. Let Spirit know that the nail I'm using this deck is a clarifier. We're clarifying this new love, this true love, this wedding. And we'll clarify this too. So we're going to do soulmate too. Okay, how are we going to do this? So clarifiers, Spirit. These are just for clarifiers, please. And let's start with new love. Well, let's see if it tells a story. I feel like, I never take a pile of cards, but for some reason I feel like I'm supposed to take these. So, evidently these are going to, well, there's a lot. It's going to tell a story. Oh, well, I like the story because we're starting with the Ten of Ariel. Listen, this is one of the best cards you can get. This is a card about feeling grateful. Not just feeling grateful, but having so many things to feel grateful about. To me, the Ten of Ariel is about knowing that this person, this new love that comes in, evidently this ends in a marriage too, because this is, it is a rich and rewarding family life. That's what the Ten of Ariel means. It is about financial success. Now, again, it doesn't mean you get rich. Maybe you do. I hope you do. But you're comfortable. You're very, very comfortable. You're comfortable within your home. And it's like you don't have anything to worry about with finances. For some of you, it's brand new to feel that way. Like, what? No worries? No worries. Number 5 of Gabriel. So that's about challenges that, that you had. I feel like this is challenges that you actually resolved. And it can also mean there's a lot of drama around you. But for some reason, I feel like a lot of this is completion. Like there was drama around you, but you have now, you ended it for you. And that's beautiful because the last thing you want to do is bring a new love in to an area that's just full of drama. I don't care how special they are. They're going to leave. I would. Especially because it's not their drama. So, but I feel like that drama ended before this love come in. So it would have to be soon. Drama could also be going back to that old relationship where there needed to be separation. That's probably where the drama was at. 3 of Ariel. 3 of Ariel comes up so often with new love or true love. And I know why. Because, one of the fastest ways to manifest something is, number one, to put the intention out there, wrapped in positivity. Then, you have to trust. You have to have the patience. And you have to put your focus somewhere else. Because if you keep your focus on it, you're going to start to feel that out of control kind of thing. The longing, the why me, when me, that kind of thing. Spirit says, trust this path. This is your path. But there's still patience required. So keep your focus on your foundation. Keep your focus on your passions, on your creativity. Keep building up your foundation. Make yourself strong. And while you're doing that, Spirit will do the rest. The universe will do the rest. Whoever you pray to. Page of Ariel. My gosh, you're getting a lot of earth here. A lot of earth. So, a lot of earth. This may be an earth sign coming in. There's a lot of growth with you guys too. I have to say now, whether that is attached to this new person or just you on your own, because again, you're focusing on what you love. And I feel when you do that, like there is this growth or there's an opportunity that comes to you. Page of Ariel, remember, she's bringing something to us. What is she bringing? She's bringing an excellent opportunity. She can also bring scholarships. But when the Page of Ariel brings us these things, she tells us, here you go. Now it's time to get to work. Now it's time to take this opportunity and move forward. Don't wait for new love. It's coming. This opportunity is coming. It may all be attached. Well, it is attached. Even if I read it the other way around, it's like, focus, keep yourself focused on your passion, do what you love. Well, and then while you're doing that, an opportunity comes into you, something fantastic comes that helps you in your foundation, that moves you in this love. And what I like about this, I have to say, is it feels like it's not one person's money. You know what I mean? It's not like one person supplying the money. It's two. So I feel like I feel like you're strong in your own financial standing at this point. And together, it's like, wow. Six of Gabriel. Well, right on top of the page who's bringing us this opportunity. Six of Gabriel comes in to say, hey, congratulations. You've done a wonderful job. This is why you deserve this. But now it's time to move on to the next project. Now it's time to move on within this promotion that you just received. Now it's time to use these scholarships and, move to the next step. So it's like, don't sit here and think about that opportunity. You know it's an excellent opportunity. Grab it. It's like destined. Grab it. Well, look at that. It gives you a brand new beginning. Brand new beginning. Starting a new life. This is about first forgiveness, though. Forgiving, having a compassionate review of our past so that we can move forward free. Okay, guys, feeling a lot of earth there. A lot of earth. I'm going to do true love. Whoa, holy crap. More earth. Okay, and this true love. We have the Knight of Ariel. All right, well, here's where the patience is needed, okay? Because this knight does move slow. He is the slowest moving knight. But he's in no rush. He's confident in what he's bringing. It's like he's giving you the time. That's what I feel like. It's like you're being given the time to get your life in order, to be the way you want to be. So it's like the universe is saying, we're giving you this time. Take advantage of it. Nine of Gabriel. Well, this is another card about patience. So for some of you, you just have to be patient. And I don't know if you guys know, but when I'm shuffling my cards, I always ask for approximately 3 months out. I know we're doing March, but I want to be realistic. I mean, come on. Everything can't happen in March. For some people, it's already begun. For some people, the energy is coming in now. And for others, it depends what decan you're on also. For some, it's coming a little bit later, but not much later. And this, the Nine of Gabriel talks about that. It's about staying determined. Keep moving forward. Understand you've already planted your seeds of intention. You've already prayed. Had your affirmations. It's just about trusting. It's about knowing it's coming now. But having patience and putting your focus where it needs to be. You have to trust. When you ask, you have to trust. Or don't ask. That's what my spirit guides tell me. Like, don't ask if you can't then trust. What is the sense? Stay determined. It's coming. Then you have the leap of faith on that. Wow. 0. It's about the unknown. Again, it's coming. You don't know. What form. Spirit's not really telling us. Could be an earth sign again. But nonetheless, it is about the unknown and being able to take a step forward into it. Not being afraid all the time. What, I mean, if we think about it, what the hell are we always afraid of? We have what, if we're lucky, 80, 90 years on this earth? It's like, let me tell you, if you're 20 and you think 56 is old, it's unbelievable how fast it flew by. So before you know it, you're going to be 56. So take chances, don't always play it safe. If you're feeling guided to walk through your fear, walk through your fear, because there's a reward on the other side if you're being guided. He's got his backpack, he's got his dog. That's all he needs. He's got that little ray of sunshine to guide him, and that's all he needs. He's got a smile on his face. He knows he's got to step forward, but he's psyched. He can't wait. He's like, bring it on. Bring this person on. For some of you, it's an earth sign who could be a little younger than you. Now, when I say that, it could be younger than you, but could also be that they are the same age, but perhaps they are a little bit, less mature, or no, I know I meant to say the opposite. They're younger, but they're mature for their age. Put it that way. Or they're your age, and they may be. I don't. It's not less mature that I'm hearing. It's more haven't had as many lessons. Perhaps you become their wise teacher. I love being with people who are smarter than me. I just love it. I love to learn. I mean, I don't care if it's through friendship or a love partner or wherever. I love to learn. And I feel like, it's like you're the wise teacher. Could be the other way around, too. If you're an earth sign and you just so happen to be watching Cancer, that's your love partner. Or that's who you feel is coming in. That would be for you, too. Sun, Moon, and Rising, by the way, guys, okay? I know I never say that, and I'm sorry. But, just, okay. All right. Calling in your soulmate. Now, I wasn't going to do clarifiers on this, but I was definitely pulled to bring it down. Son of my... Oh, God, look at your cards. You guys are some crazy people. Look at your cards. Okay. It's like each one wants to tell a little story. Let me just see real quick. Wow. Seven of Michaels. Seven of Michaels shows up when we're kind of feeling blocked, or there's a decision we need to make, but yet we're blocked. It's like we don't know which direction to go. It's, reminds me somewhat of the Hangman. But with Seven of Michaels, I feel that top of the soulmate, well, sometimes you just got to let the cards speak for themselves. So we look here. I'm trying to see this. Okay. So we have to put you here. This is you. There's two paths you can take. This path you've been on before. Matter of fact, I feel like you've been on it quite a few times. And it's like, okay, is this the way I'm going again? Michael's telling you, look at his hand. He's like, no, stop. Look at his finger. It's pointing right to your path. He's illuminating your path for you. Now, if you still decide to go down that path, there's no punishment. Will there be more challenges? Yes, there will be. Will it be rockier? Yes, it will be. You end up at the same place eventually. But Michael's saying, listen, you pay attention to your intuition, I'm going to help illuminate your way. It's going to illuminate your way. Does this give you a reason to pay attention to your intuition yet? To me, this is every reason in the world. Michael, our protector, is going to illuminate my way for me? Absolutely, I'm paying attention. Again, you can go this way. He's saying, why? Been there. You've done that. How many times you want to do something over and over again? How many times you want the same heartache over and over again? There was a lesson on this path. Claim it now. Think about it. Review it. Because you've already been down here. Review that path last time. What did you learn? What can you claim? Because when you can, it's like, phew, this just opens up to you. Michael says, follow me. Follow me. Trust in me. Trust in your intuition. It's your GPS. I am your GPS within your intuition. So we have the Nine of Michaels, and there's that worry. So I feel like for some of you, you're just worrying. I feel like, yeah, it's weird, but I literally feel like you're sitting in your bed, just like this person. I don't know, is that Peter Pan? I'm not sure here. Wow, that's weird. But yeah, I feel like some of you are literally just sitting in your bed like this at night, crying yourselves to sleep. When is my love coming? I want my love. I want my love. It's not going to bring you love. It's going to bring you anxiety because you're anxious. This is about worry that is unnecessary. Let me tell you, it's attached to the Seven of Michael. So it's Michael saying, listen, stop this unnecessary worry. Pay attention to your intuition, and all that worry goes away. Learn to trust in your soul family, in the angels, in the archangels, in your higher self to guide you. And this worry goes away. But you need to trust. You need to listen to your intuition. And then you need to take action on it also. Then you have the Queen of Ariel. Well, guys, I mean, I don't know. It's Earth. Could you all be having Earth? Queen of Ariel. For some of you, that's exactly who this is. It is the Queen of Ariel. So it is a female Earth sign. It's a female Earth sign, and boy, there's a lot of happiness attached to that. Like, I can feel so much happiness. Wow. Then we have the Star. Jeez. Star. A dream come true. The end of difficult situations. It's about believing in yourself first. For some of you, this is, I believe this is associated with Aquarius. So we have Aquarius and we have Earth. So Earth could be Virgo, Capricorn. Virgo, Capricorn, who am I missing? Who am I missing? Taurus. Duh. Sorry. So weird, I looked at the word star, the star, and I saw Taurus. Sorry, Taurus. Some of you have Taurus coming in. No, not connected to that, though. That's weird. It's weird how I saw Taurus within this, right at the heading. To me, I saw Taurus. But it represents Aquarius. So for some, this queen may be Taurus. Ada Raphael. Well, there's that spiritual journey. that Spirit wants you to take. There's that learning how to listen to the intuition. This is learning how, not, it's learning, well, it's going on that spiritual quest. And through that spiritual quest, you learn so much. You know, you learn how to listen to that intuition. You feel when you're being pulled this way versus that way. Then summon Gabriel. Action. Stand up. Claim your personal power. Have confidence in yourself. Move in a confident way. Feel confident about this relationship coming in. Claim this. You know, I feel like I want to say claim this reading. If it fits as yours, claim it. Claim it to be. And so it is. Okay, I know there's a lot of different signs coming up. But there's a lot of people in the world, I guess, huh? Okay, last one we're going to do, wedding. And I want to remind you guys, head at your table very soon. Should put it that way so you can see it. So even though I shuffle 3 months out, I feel like this is coming sooner. You know, I'm just going to tell you, Cancer, I feel like a lot of you will be hooking up with earth signs, period. I feel Taurus right now, and I feel Virgo very much. Taurus and Virgo, I'm feeling very strong, and I'm really feeling Capricorn at this point. Okay, so on the wedding, we start with Epiphany. That's kind of beautiful. This is beautiful. This is about, you know, this is about the spiritual work that you've done. This is about trusting in Michael, trusting in your guides, your soul family, and the joy that comes, you know, it's like this joy that comes to you because, you know, I feel like it puts you back at you. You know, you are back to where you're supposed to be again. It's quite beautiful. I feel for some of you, it's strong enough where, I know there's not many people who can do this, but I feel like for some of you, it's like, if you quiet your mind enough, you could close your eyes and you can, okay, this is after you guys meet though. Okay, so I feel like in the beginning of the relationship, you know, when they're still, you know, each one needs to go home because they each have to work in the morning. So before it gets to where you sleep in each other's apartments, maybe, I feel that the connection is so strong that you could close your eyes. You know, you should, when this comes in, you should even test this. Because if it's true, this is probably a twin though. But I feel like it's like, not just that you can feel, you know, are they in trouble? You know, that kind of thing. But it's almost like you can talk to each other. You can feel each other. It's a very deep type of meditation. Then we got fire. Definitely fire. Okay. For some, it's a knight, so it's someone a little bit younger. Male or female here. I'm not feeling, it's not like Spirit's not saying, oh, it's just a queen or it's just a king. I'm not feeling that. So for some, it is, you know, someone a little bit younger. And for others, it is someone of your age or someone who's evolving on your spiritual level. You know, that's what I really believe about when we see a queen or king. I feel it's more, not so much about them being your age, but them evolving on the same spiritual level. And for that to happen, many times you've had to have, you know, similar life experiences too. Could again pull, well, we know it's a soulmate, but it could pull it in even a little further. Fire. So we have Leo. We have Aries. Or Sagittarius. Not really picking up more than that. Okay, guys. I hope it made sense. I know there's a lot of signs on the board, but remember, I'm doing this for you because you asked me to. I can do either way. It's up to you. It does make the reading longer, but I don't mind. You know, I don't mind. So, a lot of signs, a lot of messages, a lot of love. Spring. Universal year 1. Don't forget, this is the year to really manifest. This is a year to plant your seeds of intentions on how you want the next 9 years to look for you. Think about that, okay? And enjoy the love. Enjoy the love. And thank you. Again, thank you for everything. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for requesting private readings. You know, you think these are long. You should get private reading. Wow. Not all of them, but I do not finish my readings until I feel the messages are out. It's almost like I have to continue until the messages are out, okay? So, you know, hang in there with me. All right, guys, I love you. Love you to death. Enjoy the spring. Enjoy it because there's a lot of love blossoming for you guys. Love you, Cancer. Love you. Bye-bye.